say Barima Sidney say and send be a koso music industry ni man on TSC. Na enkosi saying last 2 Saturdays yeah Vodafone Ghana Music Awards we and sama a course so auditorium ho kese no Stone Boy ne Shatawale nsem no wasi media for makandia enti muhu se enema bi course a eno so yebetimi aka ho asema na Ordeal no ho example say performance performance, in fact legendary performance oni adua smart munasifo ye obi aidi, and he was called to perform on that legendary status almost kind of performance no be any and kophobia said am reverence ye mom buo industry nim so almost me performer amanfo say your industry no it is still alive, but unfortunately yan fili an ka ho asem yema Sidney yemi sebisa ne sembi na say and come over because Sid, good morning.
Good morning, Tommy.
Bibi aboko no kwa die.
Aboko mi na.
Yedase pan say waje so enim say wo de Ghana put dey say one time na ni now nam London no nam Liberia na oba ya che de
Let me see you.
David o ko che mi Sidney o ko che mi o ko a tibi che do me ko a me che maba
Bibi am ko che wa Liberia.
Say ho me ko hoda
Ko che me.
Ho say me ko hoda
Ne because one na ye.
Me aware. Na Liberia but the matete some person your minister.
There.
I trust no. I see. But first, congratulations. Last 2 Saturdays. Oh my beautiful performance. Your costume, your dancers, in fact everything out the kind of performance on point. Now that here didn't come now say Sammy, why is no one talking about any other thing apart from Stone Boy and Shatawale and MCA? Me person because when you answer the entire will be anti any other thing na.
Oh, there is me. When you answer the other then you'll be right. The first one come was in the other time was yeah, I mean, so that one didn't be good. Yeah, I mean, it's all good. But I think that overall it was beautiful. I mean, show altogether. I mean, the day for fine, and apart from what you see here, very unfortunate. But then overall, I think that they did well.
Yes, Sidney performance on the day. It was a legendary performance. And then how the muntia and my performance no etimi now because we betimi aka say Sidney might not have a current big song. Then you dada na e wanna know or better for me, but then the show was great.
Well, I mean, they kind of they have gotten to Christ be the glory. I mean, as running the middle right there for. I mean, for the energy, for the strength, the youth song and everything in the mass right there. So apart from that, some other people said you know the fact that I perform or I haven't checked so the issues, you know, issues were outside Kasha. Normally say I'm moving or Hana, then of course issues already. But with this particular show, no, this is how it came about. You know, Hana, you know, Minyako, if she George or I mean the Creole for their 20th anniversary, you know, the first you got a big team, you know. But apparently, many of be a friend of, you know, then Frank Ejekun. Can you make a say that, of course, because the truth is that I'm not saying it's been a while and not the multi-stage award, and I mean to say, I mean, big clap for like an music award. It's of course not even a try or I mean, because like you rightly said, we need in the current song there, you know, so, you know, but then the idea was 20 years back, which of course, I was restricted to do songs of the old. I mean, okay, now, I mean, okay, I mean, doing old songs in quite there, then that's okay. And to frankly, the convention in water, that says, I mean, when you're shaking up, now, not going to be, just start putting my team together. I mean, overall, almost 8 dancers, girls almost 8, but it should be a number in use. So this particular, we decided to use 4. You know, and also experienced the perform on bigger platform or outside, you know, in Africa. You see, almost had to head that like 5 days towards the way. Because of my costume, on my tea, on my patois, everything was on point. Let them the way a friend said, no, zero margin of error. So one mistake. Because somebody me issue I am but then of course you are your share click on. You catch also me share click now go be one slip in program a be hygiene. You me decide any share so almost the film you know a course stage MIF. And the preparation, you know, I mean it was like a week preparation you know yeah the shame dancers and just match.
I see. After VGMA performance, no, somehow confidence be say you don't need a new song or a big song to be relevant in our music industry lately, Anna.
Look, I'm a you know, but then of course I also check that they be able to rely on the old one. Of course, like I said, with me, making me really the new ones now, you know. But then of course, I had a you say new. Because I believe a new year, so the engine, it depends on the actor or the man on a particular platform, so and then the man you go back to life. You see, young attackers or new way train, and I will go train. But then push in general, a new year, so the engine and change or performance, no, the other come on, they bring it back, and I say a man you never back to life.
Yes, Sidney. Niema wababe ye wo industry niema kese all the big songs now on the day why powerful and a beautiful performance now we say the media is not discussing it no how kakra say na me ya be some legendary performance na we enkwara yi say mu omudi enko na mo ka de ma hu ye wadwen ho ama I say how kakra
so because I have me on the board because over share and over follow social media most platform I think that after the show no the people be great at more wall so I mean there was so I'm not put screenshot the great share even including your sister Shafukwa you know I mean in the wall your church also a whole lot a different way will be a church and never be great you know to them no na ya you know if you outside you put that mean and yeah you be written outside the way no get no even discussing it will be a show in the idea for that at least yeah best. But I mean they have linked here also the last time we saying that you know see the time kasa but then this year some video there the total container was nyama you film before maybe do that stage no so I think so put here that performance you know I thought that there was something I said me I'm for share almost and everything now told you about very 10 minutes when you did not very good for you see my you police in the you know, normally they better for me in parking. So, if I the conference center main way on he will park at the way big house.
Hello, Sidney, Jnaye, na line they say.
Hello,
I feel you.
No, because in parking, yes, for the show, once they get by people in parking or the main party was big house. And I'm the personal manager and the personal assistant Soka or more backstage on a more coordinated way with us. And see, like 15 minutes, and Sana, they were supposed to signal us now, Yaba. Of course, the signal came, which is started again, Nancy, Apple, you know, doing to the main gate hall. There's these two police officers over. I mean, you do one, I mean, I'm afraid you see me, so that's a you're friend or so we need to go perform. Obviously, they'll be almost like an M inside. The thing I'm starting to grow in Omuji, so we're like, but I don't need that. I see what it's like, but I almost two main gates. Me might be ample. People say, fine, then I'm going to show that I think I teach. Just much machine in a taxi, in a you're going to show you about performing. You see, I don't remember my uncle. So I'm going to take 10 minutes. Need to all part that's all my uncle. So being like this was I don't need Sidney, I don't need way. But for the embarrassing. So at the point in time, I catch my dad is on my movie. That's all move back. You go back to take that. I mean, after me, I said, you see, the first time I did an ice, not the lawyer chain. And then you go for it on your yard, and finally, almost yes, on the gates, like gates on my two, no move via Maya. It took me about 5 minutes. Still got only the gate on my two. Finally, you read my record. I mean, to tell the truth, I was really down. I'm a rock when I face it, soon now for dropping, you know, and we had less than 1 minute to walk on stage. If you now go for red carpet, so you two backstage after that, your boy intro straight. Yeah, they go full stage. It's not the video look at your mouth for saying there's so many obstacles that sometimes you buy a women. Just when you are at the verge of getting what you want, you never be preaching. If you are giving up at the gates, you say, okay, you go feel in your shape. Captain said this performance, people are talking about it, and they are continuing so. In everything we do in life, obstacles never back, but let's see you push it forward to make sure that you go and after you're reaching your goal.
Very inspirational. As someone who can purchase AC after a 270 buy.
Also, yeah, perform before you ever say that I make out.
Before I ever stage before I 270 bebano.
Before I ever cry.
That's the Saturn there, send us in see then you 2 gates and say my MOB.
Yeah. Main gates, not at all.
Mahudi or Pachel. And I'm Mudru as artist, so because now name say artist, and so party or car or a friend is a state house or no more day or more limousine and now more Range Rover, Apekiwaba. It's other now more the money as our treatment needy.
And if you want to give a my signal, on which you limousine in Apple, which is because that's a thing now, but we're not so. Normally, I make one and you'll meet me a family. And I the only thing I want to do. I would love to work with all my dancers. And actually, I'm the younger finding you were going for.
Wow. And despite all these struggles, still, with me overcoming my wonderful performance, and that is what you want to say to encourage others. Hello?
Hello.
Now me patch says, Sammy, my way now, for movie, which me my fans, that performance are still be I enjoy. And yes, sir.
Yes, I mean, and listen, I hope that I won't come out there and thank us when you do there. I mean, I'll share this with them because right from sound check, right? Sound check. I mean, they could do a microphone in the corner, some sound check, and because I mean, you won't be looking. I mean, you could even do sound check. And just before you ever go with the Sufania, I'm saying sometimes some of these things they are bound to happen. But how a whole individual no handle, and if you must say, we to be our corner and I said, continue. To tarnish anybody's image and I said, run anybody down. But what I'm saying is that the positive side, numbers are not what I said, the ones that didn't just happen.
Alright, Sidney, yeah, that's it. Majidisa organizers for Tia.
So now, Madame was there. Madame dancers in the normal long time in time almost out. I mean, yes, Emilia. All the time. Thank you so much, Sidney, for talking to us. And that is what we are going to do, talking about some of the positive side of the VGMAs that has been ignored. Chief, you heard the story of Sidney.
Yeah.
The ordeal he went through and all that.
Sammy, Sidney's a legend by our standards. And I think his story ties into the earlier story of Sway, where he thinks that the media sometimes set the agenda. There were many positive things that happened on the night, including his performance. And this was a legendary performance by all standards. That could have been highlighted, but relegated to the background. And the front burner is Stoneboy and Shatter's issue, which we are still talking about. And that issue is not dying today nor tomorrow. It will wait for a long time. But it is also important to understand that in this era where we are, in this space we find ourselves, now we have gotten to a point where you need to self-broadcast or self-publish. If you are expecting the media, the traditional media for that matter, to pick your story, then it has to be a negative one. If it's a positive one, forget. So you have to make a conscious effort at publishing and broadcasting your own material. Either you hire a blogger or a publicist or you're affiliated to a media house, so that when you put out something, it will be projected. You've been saying all the time that if you can survive in this fray or this space, you've got to build a fan base who would put out your story. So yes, much as Sidney, you know, much as there are many positive things that happen, save the brouhaha. Unfortunately, maybe Sidney needs to understand that in this era, you self-publish, you self-broadcast, or nobody will give you the needed attention, especially when it's a positive one. If it's a negative one, that you won't beg anybody. They will do it all by themselves. But if it's a positive one, like his performance, you know, with adjustment and so on and so forth, then definitely you have to put out the agenda, like he's doing this morning. So I guess he started. Yeah, so basically what I have to say about Sidney.
Okay, thank you so much. Let me move on to Spider. Spider from Spider Creatives, and again, he is the manager of the group Galaxy. After the show, Ubian can Sidney as why, yes, show, wonderful performance. Even the costume on the day, the dancers. Mate said, time original stage in the show performing and a shot and sorry.
Yeah, the concentration was
But then, Konima be brave, but we any show crying and any other issue.
Brasam, me metia rapid in Sydney. Abem said he spoke something about artists entering into an auditorium to perform, and then the things that the artists go through. We have experienced that thing before, and I'll plead with the event companies that whenever they are having an event in which they will invite an artist to perform, they should make sure that they think about the artist. They should make sure that they take care of the artist because he's a public figure.
Exactly.
It is very embarrassment that an artist will go for an event in which he is on bill to perform. He has been paid to perform. Sometimes he will perform before they will pay him, and the artist will stress himself. I mean, he will make provisions for the event, and then somehow, sometime he will get to the event, and then he will go like, okay, my name is Sidney, and I'm here with my dancers. I say underground artist be.
Because Sidney is just a Sidney corporate.
No, brass. I mean, and what they have to give identifications. I mean, the event organizers has to give identifications to the security men.
Sidney Castle Budru, no, ne omotagi bonani, ne anokita tag. I just say, oh yeah, artist or a performer.
But brass. I mean, in a way, no, I'll say Sidney so anya there wo hono side. Say if your coin, no, you say, or the car air funnel, and I say no on any artist. Maybe
or 20 say leader.
Yes,
or 20 say leader.
Maybe
not say or no corner and covenant in
that is what I'm coming to say. Say Sidney, I can say, oh, ebi a me quantity. Some more family coming to me, me artists no, me dancers no more enquire. Na onyo mu na nante eko a gate na no and I make say wanya there what Sidney has to do is he's a performer. What he is on bill. The organizers and as omo a coordinating cast dan lati mo coordinating cast no near there no. The news says Sidney was on bill. If Sidney says me name dancers and if we are more than the cars that you guys are using, you better find solution for my dancers to get in. What I say, I don't know what can be a show more dream. Into almost one make provisions towards that. Say, who Sidney when your car or they call or dancers and so also when your car because it has happened to us. I think Ghana meets Niger. No Ghana Music Awards. Yeah, Galaxy you do on we were about 6. Including former boss Gideon. What I say, you do on my car back when you say no, we are more than the car. do on my car back until yeah, Nanti, you are an artist, you should think about your safety. And then I make us say 1 yard, you know. And then also know the event organizers should know, say, if an artist is on bill to perform, before as an artist they do all, they should give his or a picture to the security. You get it?
It might not even be a picture.
No, but obi all
apart from say security for now, ya for more money at every point in time, organizers no, I will rep, I will checkpoint there.
Brother me, who do when you show more? Ebia xylophone as a all year event. He makes sure that or the rep.
Security no nim the
me sure say xylophone pay and yes but no make we've been on different platforms. I mean and yes who do no more security pay security foresight Ghana Music Awards VGMA Charterhouse. No, we have experienced that thing before. Ghana meets Niger, they do that thing. Unless say what for phone and fresh say, yo, we are the gate. Come and pick us, answer, or move a car. Let me talk to the security man. Let me do this before. What I say, but when you get, it sounds so embarrassment. Who do gates now? And I say, Obio a celebrity, pana. I say, or introduce you to who I'm a security man. Oh, don't you know me? My name is Barima Sidney. Wow, it sounds weird. What I say. So I'll plead with the event organizations to do very much about their security wise, and now I said those that will identify the artist that is coming to perform. What I say, it shouldn't be said said Sebio, like excuse me to say Bolare or do gate pena security big gate. Namwan or do gate and security big gate.
Artist not be performing.
Artist not be performing no or no do gate. I just say what Tony I'm a security man, a lay security man.
Oh, David. Don't say.
Brasami is a lay security man.
No. Ononso na juma.
Into obisu koye ne juma man. Final koye.
Sasa ononso betimi aye bibi on towards you until no patch die. Or they are matrian sign, but security man who is not known. Maybe at that point in time, I mean, who say we are a security in this company. What I say, but the artist is known. And now who do get and also who say Crawford go be na artist they be have say Sidney. Wash white into or be reflected. What I say, a man for be say oh Sidney never no. What I say, now you be now we cross the street or fan base, huge fan base. Now we cross the street. Now we go Gina gate and on this security man argument.
Sorry,
what I say,
it's bad.
Let me also add this. That if you're an artist, that's and same way too. That's how you have to do it. First, artist necessarily can be
yes,
someone in your team. Or your
manager. Yes,
it might not be the manager per se. Someone who is doing protocol for you, the artist. Yeah. Only can be a coin answer. Before we do on Patrick Sidney, but on the dancers say neighbor, ne entry smooth and oh yeah, more you so ba no nako. But when you can say there is a position pet, then also start acting. Don't come and put the artist in front of the security. The artist shouldn't be having that conversation with the
Sidney so Philip boss is there no me the menim kwa won say mia on be ma me name dancers no na make
security guys need be ha mo mu ade
be ya o hwe TV kakra no mu say we artist we see no mu guys and your man do on who are you now if you as artist never to nyum say me na me to anyum we you me na me to ankwando bi and as me na me say and some man na rem it's very bad. Meanwhile your mouth tag the tag is identify say this person is an artist, this is the name of the artist. What I say say omo di nechi no quickly na we free but the problem is the event organizers should have a rep at the gate.
That is one point we need to establish. Yes,
even though we have a security expert here, I'm not holding brief for the security because it's beginning to shape up or it's beginning to look like the thread of problem that the VGMA encountered this year must be security, right from the gate all the way to the stage. But for a security personnel, there's one code of ethic and that is everybody is a persona non grata. Persona non grata means that your personality doesn't exist. Unless you have been cleared and given a rite of passage. So again, me too will blame the event organizers that if you are having a personality as Sidney, you know, of such a legendary status, all protocols should have been observed and him cleared first at the gate. As for the security, they are doing their job. You can't blame the security people because they are doing their job. Everybody is a persona non grata. You don't exist until
Chief Charles, I'm coming. Does it mean, say, when Shatawale was coming, did any security man stop?
No, absolutely. Maybe he may have been cleared.
No. Sidney was out before Shatawale. We should know this. Chief Charles, we should know this.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not even dealing with the issues based on their legendary status or who came before who. Yeah. I do agree with you that Sidney outdated Shatta, and Sidney is big.
Shatta is very big. It's known.
Here's what I'm saying. It is possible that Shatta's protocol may have gone ahead to do all the security clearance.
Yeah.
So if Shatta is coming, he would have no impediments or no problems whatsoever. Whereas that of Sidney may have not been done.
Sure.
Thus, he encountered the problem he encountered.
That is the only mistake he did.
The blame should not be put at the doorstep of the security people because they are doing their job.
Okay.
If you hide me to guard the gate to an event where Sami is not invited, when Sami shows up, even though I know him, he's a gate crasher. I'll retain him because he's not cleared, you know, because that's my job. As for the respect, I'll give Sami. But as per my mandates for the day,
you have to protect it.
I have to protect the gate, and so Sami is a persona non grata at my gate. I will return him.
I understand.
They should rather protect their gun.
Oh, Spider, how can you protect a gun? Alright, so it is going to be interesting here. I'm going to be talking to a security analyst. His name is Aduchum Sadiq. Aduchum Sadiq is going to give us some insight into how to prepare ourselves, especially as celebrities, anytime we are going out into the public. What are the do's and don'ts, as well as when we are going to event, what are the things we need to check so that our safety will be 100% assured. That is what we are going to do next. So you also need these tips if you are an artist manager or if you are the artist. You are also to listen to this interview. It is going to be very, very informative because I don't want you to be maltreated at any event. Don't go and blame anyone at all when you are maltreated at any event. Please make sure you do things right. But before I go into this, I want you to know